Good afternoon. Let me adjust this microphone. Hello. Okay, welcome to Lunch with Books. My name is Sean. Next week, on August 1st, we're going to do one of our Neighborhood Memories programs. And this one will be for Goosetown, which no longer exists. And that'll be at noon next week, August 1st. August 8th, Roger Horde will be here to reminisce about his career, and also he'll be joined by Kyle. You remember Kyle? Because Kyle booked the program, and I said, you still have to do the program, even though he doesn't work here anymore. But he'll be back because he knows Roger, and they'll converse, and Roger will play music as well. Look who's back. Manami Kawazoe, coordinator of the Japanese Outreach Initiative at West Liberty University. She is here to promote awareness and understanding of Japan through activities and events for cultural exchange. Her final, unfortunately, presentation today is about language for travel. So here she is, Manami Kawazoe.
Hello, I'm Manami Kawazoe. Just call me Mama, everyone. And thank you for having me back here. And this is final, but I hope I can come back in the near future. And today I'm going to talk about Japanese, the language. So yes, the agenda, we'll do some icebreak and then Japanese alphabet, hiragana, and if you have a pen, you can write down actually. And we're gonna learn some greeting phrases and some phrases for travel. And we can do some numbers and phrases to visit. So firstly, do you know any Japanese words like sushi? Yeah. Any other Japanese word you know? Konnichiwa, yeah, what does that mean?
It means hello or good morning.
Yeah, it means hello, yeah, hello, good afternoon, konnichiwa. Yeah, we can practice there. And any other vocabulary, Japanese vocabulary, food name, or? Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Dozo yoroshiku. How do you explain the word? It's pretty hard, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. So it really depends on the occasion. Like if you say dozo yoroshiku for the first time to meet somebody, it means nice to meet you, nice to meet you. But if you say dozo yoroshiku after the job meeting or job occasion, it's gonna be like we look forward to keep in touch with each other, something like that. So dozo yoroshiku means a lot and important. So there's no direct translation in English. So it was hard to explain that. Thank you. And
Honey wo kudasai.
Hane wo kudasai. What does that mean?
Show me the money.
Show me the money. Give me the money. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Any other like more shorter, easy food name? I think you might eat that one sometimes. Made from soybeans. Maybe you are not sure if it's Japanese, but tofu? You know tofu? Yeah, it's Japanese vocabulary. Yeah, tofu. Yeah. What else? And matcha. Yeah, matcha is definitely Japanese vocabulary. Matcha, green tea, means green tea powder. Yeah, that's it. Sushi. Hibachi is Japanese word. Yeah, hibachi. Yeah, the grill stuff. Yeah. Sashimi. Yes. But it's sashimi.
Raw fish.
Raw fish. Yeah. Sashimi means raw fish. So sushi comes with rice. But sashimi is just raw fish. Sashimi and sushi. Sometimes complicated. Yeah. So you know some Japanese word and it's very familiar in the US, especially the food name. And yeah, talking about the language, we have three different writing styles. One of them is kanji. Kanji. If you look at the example, the complicated one is kanji. It came from ancient China. So we have kind of similar looking letters. Some people call it Chinese letter, but it's not exactly the same because when it came to Japan, we changed a little bit of the appearance. So we mostly understand what it says if we see the kanji. Chinese people understand, Japanese people understand, but the grammar and the details of the appearance are slightly different. So, but it's kanji and from ancient China. And each of them has its own meaning. And another two, hiragana and katakana, they are created in Japan. Hiragana is the one you have it. You have the paper. It says hiragana, and you might practice today. And katakana is also created in Japan. And each of them, hiragana and katakana, represents some sound only, no meanings itself. And Japanese is easy. For pronunciation, it's easy actually. Like in English, like if you see A, this alphabet, the pronunciation is depends on the vocabulary, right? So like sometimes 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 A, something like that. So it's really difficult part for me, non-native English speaker. But hiragana, like Japanese hiragana letter, only one sound. It has only one sound. So if you look at this letter on the right, the sound, the pronunciation is there's no other pronunciation. No matter what the vocabulary is, no matter come with together, it's just only one sound. So this is kind of easy part when you learn Japanese. And also something different from English is each syllable has equal length. This means like if you say konnichiwa, like means hello, as she said, konnichiwa, like konnichiwa, each syllable, I point out, konnichiwa, each letter has equal length. It's not like konnichiwa. It's really melodyish, and English has this kind of melodyish accent or whatever call it. But in Japanese, it's really equal. Konnichiwa. So yeah, it's kind of easy to me, but if you are native English speaker, maybe you wanna say konnichiwa, like this. You wanna make it melody. It's okay, but yeah, native Japanese speaker is more like flat. Konnichiwa. It sounds like a little cold, but yeah, it's really natural sound of Japanese. And kanji is a lot. Like we have tons of kanji, so we still learning new kanji. It's so many, too many, but we use kanji a lot. Like in one sentence, we use katakana, hiragana, and kanji. So this is one sentence, but the first of them is katakana and hiragana, kanji, and hiragana. So we use three different writing styles in one sentence, even in one sentence. And also we sometimes use English alphabets to help how to sound or for foreigners living in Japan, like this. Yeah, it just helps them to pronounce the kanji, kanji mostly. And basic hiragana is around 50 letters, like this. And we have the stroke orders as well. So for elementary kids, we start writing following the stroke orders. Okay, this is hiragana and katakana. Katakana also 50 letters. I forgot to mention, but what's the differences between katakana and hiragana is about vocabulary. Like we use foreign vocabulary. We use katakana for foreign vocabulary. So if I want to write down America, I need to use katakana. But if it's Japanese original vocabulary, we use hiragana, which you have on your paper. Okay, so today let's practice hiragana a little bit. There's 3 letters practice sheet. One of them is a. It put a, it's a, sounds like a. And another one is I on the left. It says e, like eel, e. And another one is u. It says u, the alphabet. It's u. U was the sound hint was u. Is it heavy? So u, this sound is this letter. U. Yeah. Feel free to write down in the square. Yeah, if you have a pen. Yeah. Oh, I said ears, but it says ears. The pronunciation is ears. E. There are a lot of materials on the website, so you can learn and how to sound, how to read, how to write. What do you think? It looks like figure or paintings? Yeah, it's pretty complicated. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can keep writing. And let's move on to greeting phrases. So you said konnichiwa, but how about good morning? Does anyone know good morning in Japanese? Ohayo gozaimasu. Great. It's a formal one. How about casual? You can just, yes. Ohayo. Yeah.
So Ohio is a good morning state.
Good morning state. Yeah, you can say that. Ohio state. Ohio. Yeah. Many kids say that. It's like Ohio state. Yeah, it's similar. So it's good to remember. Good hint to remember. Ohio. So please repeat after me. Ohio. Yes, perfect. It's easy, right? Yeah. Good morning is Ohio. And next one, hello or good afternoon is, as you said,
Konnichiwa.
konnichiwa. Yes, konnichiwa. It's hello or good afternoon. Okay. Repeat after me. Konnichiwa. Yes, great. So this is really common one. So yeah, next time we meet, please tell me konnichiwa. If it's in the morning, you can say ohayo too. And as you imagine, we have good evening as well. Do you know good evening? Konbanwa, great. Yes, konbanwa. Okay, repeat after me, please. Konbanwa. Okay, so let's start from good morning. Ohayo. Konnichiwa. Konbanwa. Yes, good. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Good. And how about thank you? Thank you in Japanese. Does anyone know the phrase? Okay. Arigato, great. Arigato, yes, arigato. Let's say this together. Arigato. Yes, good. Yeah. Maybe you know the formal one as well, or formal phrase.
Domo arigato
Yes. どうもありがとうございます。Like, Ohio and arigato has formal version of the phrase. In that case, arigato gozaimasu. Gozaimasu. At the end, it's too long, but yeah, if you have enough energy to remember, yeah, it's my recommendation. And let's move on to the phrases for travel, especially when you order at the restaurant. Yeah, you can look at the menu. It's fast food. Fast food. Yeah. Fast food is a good start because we use a lot of English vocabulary, English words. And especially it's, as you can see, it's like McDonald's or KFC or something like that. So then I think I ask you to read the English. Actually, it's mostly English vocabulary. Yeah, mostly English vocabulary. So you can just read. Okay, so can you please read the right one?
Double burger.
Yes, double burger. We say double burger. The Japanese English accent. And how about this one? How do you? Teriyaki burger. We say teriyaki burger. It's really flat. Japanese English accent is really flat. How about this one? You do it. Chicken burger. It's kind of same, yeah. Chicken burger, we say chicken burger. So we use a lot of English. Chicken burger and cheeseburger, hamburger, fish burger. Potatoes. Do you call it French fries? Or French fries? Okay. So in Japan we call it fried potato. Fried potato. More like Japanese English accent is fried potato. Like this. Fried potato, we call it like this. And ice cream, we say ice cream. And apple pie, we call it apple pie. Apple pie. So yeah, Japanese English is very flat accent. Maybe yeah, it's very not easy to understand. Also in the blue box on the left, sorry, on left, there is a blue box, and it says tanpin and setto. Tanpin means single menu. So if you wanna get double burger without French fry or drink, you can say double burger tanpin. Double burger tanpin. And if you want double burger with French fry and drink, you can say double burger setto. Setto. Setto is also from English vocabulary. Set. S-E-T. Set. But Japanese accent is more like setto. Setto. To, we strongly pronounce to. T-O, to. Yeah. Yeah. Double burger. So yeah, so if you go to the fast food restaurant in Japan, actually you have no trouble. You have no trouble. So another thing, another thing. This is the staff member will say "irashaimase." Irashaimase. Have you heard of this? Yeah. Irashaimase. It means welcome. Thank you for coming. So it's like showing warm welcome. So most of the staff members say "irashaimase." No matter it's a food or a clothing shop, they would say "irashaimase." Irashaimase.
Rather than yokoso.
Yokoso is for the restaurant and clothing shop. They say "irashaimase," and yokoso. I feel like more like hotels and more like traditional Japanese hotels, they would say yokoso. Yes. Yokoso, blah, blah, blah. Yokoso. Yokoso means welcome as well. Welcome as for restaurant or other occasions, we more like say いらっしゃいませ. いらっしゃいませ. And this is your line. So we learned some vocabularies, the menu, setto, and tamping. And as a sentence, if you want to say as a sentence, I really recommend you put ください, ください after the menu you would like to order. ください. Okay, let's practice ください, just ください now. Okay. Repeat after me. ください. Yes, perfect. ください. So if you like to order double burger, let's say teriyaki burger, you can say teriyaki burger ください. Teriyaki burger ください. That's it. Yeah. Or cheeseburger ください. Yeah. Then Japanese will understand. Yeah. Okay, so then another phrase ください. ください and another one is this blue one, this blue line. すみません. すみません. Yeah, すみません means excuse me, when you are eating and then you run out of water and then you want to refill, you can say すみません, excuse me, 水ください. 水 means water. So you can say すみません、水ください. Okay, let's practice. すみません、水ください. Perfect. Okay. So you can replace this part, 水 or others, plate. Plate is 皿, but if you learn more vocabularies, you can replace this part. And you can use ください again. It depends on what vocabulary you know. But 水 is very common. It's water, so yeah, you can remember this phrase. 水ください. すみません、水ください. Okay. Yeah. And one more thing, but this is a little advanced and a little long. So yeah, it's just extra. But if you might want to ask the recommendations from the restaurant, what do you suggest? What's your recommendation? You can say, おすすめは何ですか? おすすめは何ですか? 何ですか? Yes. Okay. Only one time, let's practice. おすすめは何ですか? Good, yeah, good now, yeah. It seems like not so difficult for you. Okay, yeah, okay, good. This is what do you suggest? Yes.
If you're in a sushi restaurant, you would like the chef to surprise you. What is the expression? Surprise me.
Surprise? No, おすすめ?
Is it the same?
Oh, yeah, you can say おすすめは何ですか? Or you mean like you want him to think about what's good for you? Like omakase, like you don't have any preferences or anything, you can say omakase, omakase, お願いします. Yeah, お願いします is kind of phrase. Omakase means like anything I want to eat, so you can prepare for me. Omakase is there's no control. He's gonna prepare everything. It's kind of high quality sushi restaurant. There's some menu like omakase, like chef's recommendation course, something. Yeah. Normal restaurant you can say おすすめは何ですか? What do you suggest? What's popular here? I like to order that like this. And another one might be very useful for you. Is where is blah blah blah. This is blah blah blah. どこですか? どこですか? And let's put bathroom here. Bathroom is トイレ in Japanese. トイレ. This word is from toilet. Toilet. Yeah, toilet. And we call it トイレ. Toilet for bathroom. Toilet. So if you want to ask where is a bathroom, or restroom, you can say トイレどこですか? トイレどこですか? Okay. It's very easy. Yeah, you are really studying. Why is really grammatically correct, but you can skip it for easier. But yeah, definitely good for grammar. トイレどこですか? Please repeat after me. トイレどこですか? Yes. So in English, you put the place's name at the end, but Japanese for this sentence, we put the place's name first, and then どこですか? Place's name and then どこですか? Yeah. トイレどこですか? Okay, so let's practice a little bit, and there's some money. money. Yeah, if I explain about the money a little bit, we use yen. Why in English we write down yen, yen, 1 yen, 5 yen, something like that. And now 100 yen was around $1. 100 yen was around $1 before. Now it's yen is really big though, but you can consider like that. And we have paper money from 1,000 yen, it's around $10, a little more than $10. And 2,000 yen paper money is very rare. It was used before, but it's very rare now. So 1,000 yen and 5,000 yen and 10,000 yen is paper money. And coins are 500 yen, 100 yen, and 50, 10, 5, and 1 yen. So this is $1, and then 50 yen is like 50 cents. Yeah, 50 cents. And 10 yen is 10 cents. And 5 yen is like 5 cents. And 1 yen is like 1 cent. So yeah, if we use yen in Japan, it doesn't have to be so difficult. The coin is not very different. And I brought 10,000 yen and all the coins. Yeah, I couldn't collect 1,000 yen and 5,000 yen. But you can look at these and please pass through to the next table. And there are some fake money as well. So I'm gonna go through and then please order something. Okay, I'm the staff member, and then you can order something. Okay, and then pay some money as well. Yeah, or maybe you come over with this. Any question?
When you're over in Japan,
Yeah.
should you have much cash or credit card or Suica card?
Oh, thank you. Good question. We still take a lot of cash, and some restaurants only take cash. So I really recommend you take cash, much enough cash. But it's getting better. We use a lot of credit card and mobile payment system as well. But especially if you go to deep cities, like more like local places, you definitely have to have cash. Because all restaurants don't take cash. Even some modern restaurants don't take cash. It's surprising to me sometimes, but so here everything's you can do online or credit card, but it's pretty different situation in Japan. So cash is very common to use in Japan.
What is the exchange rate?
Oh yeah, I prepared it. I checked yesterday, and $1 is 141 yen, which is pretty weak. Yen is weak, so it's very good timing to go to Japan. It's very good for you.
That's cool.
So yeah, as I said before, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, $1 is a little over 100 yen. So if I think about $1, $1, I feel like, oh, it's 100 yen, but it's more than 100 yen. So I feel everything is expensive here. It's expensive here. Yeah. And yeah, if you ask that rate, so I wanna mention about these things. In Japan, there's no tipping culture. And the meals at restaurants are much cheaper in Japan. Even though family restaurant, like if you imagine Olive Garden or Cheddar's, but same quality of restaurant in Japan, it's much cheaper, maybe half price, including tip. It's kind of half price, yeah. There are some expensive restaurants too in Japan, but still, the average is very cheaper than in the US. And also the rate is very good now, so yeah, it's very good timing. It's very good timing to go. Yeah. Any other questions for sightseeing or language?
What would be a bottle of Pepsi Cola would really cost?
Pepsi Cola,
Or Coke?
5 milliliter. Sorry, I use this size, right? This size would be $1. Cheap, yeah. I would say it really depends. Like I was looking into a lot of websites, and they compare the price in the US and Japan, and sometimes it's cheaper here. Some foods is very cheaper here. Watermelon, I saw the price of watermelon, and it's cheap here. It's under $10. I think it's more expensive in Japan, and so it really depends. But yeah, restaurants meal is very different. I thought it's very different. The products at supermarket, it really depends. But most of the things are a little more expensive here. Yeah. Especially in Wheeling or Pittsburgh. Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
How do you rent a hotspot for your cell phone?
Like hot springs?
Hotspot?
Hotspot? Wi-Fi. You can get Wi-Fi or something. In the big cities, you can get free Wi-Fi or something. Am I understanding?
But if you would like to rent one, if you're traveling, say on the train,
How SIM card? Yeah, SIM card would work. SIM card, yeah, like you can.
hotspot, what kind of hotspot?
Hotspot, I'm not sure about hotspot. Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Wi-Fi? If you can get free Wi-Fi or not?
Yes.
Something like
You can borrow them at the libraries here.
Oh yeah, we have something similar. Like if you go to the airport or certain restaurants, they have their own Wi-Fi, and you can go into the Wi-Fi if you can find the Wi-Fi on your smartphone. Yeah, but not everywhere. Especially in the big city, they have a lot of facilities like that, like Wi-Fi here. But local sports, they don't have a lot of hotspots. So you definitely need some internet connection, maybe SIM card or, yeah. do research in advance and then go to the local sports. Yeah, yeah. Any other questions? Okay. So maybe I'll ask a few volunteers to come over and then order something. Okay. There's a small role play. And I will show you some, yeah, I mean, this is the main one, so I will show this one. And there's any volunteer to try? Yes, thank you. And there's some fake money here, so you can use this. Fake one. Fake money here. And you can use this to pay. Okay, so いらっしゃいませ。いらっしゃいませ。
Chicken burger セットください。
チキンバーガーセット。わかりました。Okay. So it's gonna be 610. If I say in Japanese, 610円です。610円です。610 yen. 610 yen. Drink, okay? Yeah. Coca-Cola, okay. Yeah, it says Coca-Cola. Coke. And oh, what size? Size one? Small, medium, small. Yeah, you can say small, small, or S, size. Yes, yeah, S. Yeah, we say S, N, L. Yeah, it says S, N, S. So, okay, we need to calculate. 7, 800. 870 yen. 870. Okay, perfect. はい、ありがとうございます。はい、こちらどうぞ。ありがとうございました。Okay, great, perfect. Great. Another volunteer. Really? You're not planning to visit Japan? Kazu-san. いらっしゃいませ。いらっしゃいませ。こんにちは。テリヤキセット。はい。はい、わかりました。Alright. So it's 650 yen. 650円です。はい、ありがとうございます。はい、どうぞ。ありがとうございました。はい。はい。Great. That's great. Okay, great. Okay. So about money, most of the money has numbers. Oh, yeah, most of the money have number 1, 10, 50, more big numbers, but only 5 yen. It doesn't have Roman number. It says 5 yen, but it's in Japanese. It's in Japanese. This yellow gold one, it's 5 yen, and it has holes like 50. But just be careful with this. And this this picture is a rice field one, rice plant. And these people are famous to make a bank, big famous bank, or famous author, and famous for scientific thing, or author, like they wrote a good book, something like that. They are very famous. Yeah. Okay. Is there any volunteer? Miss Tammy? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. So the restaurant culture is like this. And one more thing. Yeah, we have time. So let's do number. Just for fun. Yeah. Okay. So one is ichi. So how to remember is like this photo. If you got mosquito bite, you feel itchy. So one is itchy. And two is yes. This part is knee. This body part is knee. So this is knee, not longer sound, but knee. Next one is a good one. Yes, sun in the sky. It's very easy. Sun, three, sun. And next one is like this. Pronunciation is like she, more strong sound. She, yes. And next one is let's go. Yes, go. So it's shorter sound. No? Go. Okay, let's recap. One, itchy. Yes, itchy. Two, yes. Three,
Sun.
4, 5, go. Yes, perfect. And there's some more. 6, 6, yes. These songs are called also rock. So kind of similar. Rock. And next one. Nana, yes, Nana. Nani or Nana, yeah, someone called Nana, Nani, and Nana, 7. And next one is a little not difficult, but Hatch, yes, Hachi. This one is called Hatch, so similar sound, Hachi, 8. And next one, what's this stick? Q, yes. Q, yes. 9 is Q. And last one is juice, yeah. This is juice. So remove the CE sound. Ju is 10. Okay, let's do this again. 1, ichi. 2, 3, 4, 5, go. 6, 7, 8, 8, yes. And 9, Q, 10, Ju. Yes, perfect. So this is easy memory hint. So yeah, please remember. And maybe you might use these numbers in Japan when you visit. Okay. So far, do you have any questions about language or anything? Okay, good.
May I leave my luggage here? Say you're at Ueno Zoo, you're traveling, you have your luggage, you would like to leave it at the office so you can tour the zoo and come back.
Do you mean how to say in Japanese or is it possible? It's a little long, but luggage is nimoutsu, so nimoutsu, and to leave is azuke, so I think I write it down for you later, but the phrase is like nimoutsu azukete mo ii desu ka? It's pretty long. I write it down, but yeah, nimoutsu is language, and azuke is to leave. Temo ii desu ka is like, may I, do you mind if I do blah 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 something? So, nimotsu azukete mo ii desu ka? Ii desu ka is it okay? Maybe ii desu ka is in this book. Yeah, sorry, I think I didn't I haven't give you some story, but yeah, later you can check, but there's some desu ka. Desu ka is it okay? Yeah, desu ka, desu ka, is it okay? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
When do you not pronounce the U? Like, desu, doko, deska, desuka, you know.
Desu ka, desu ka. It's like, honestly, I'm pronouncing it, but it just accent and yeah, and the end, blah blah blah, desu. Yes, the end we kind of cut the U sound. It's just shorter su sound. It's just we tend to do that, but there's no rules or something. So yeah, you can say desu. And some certain people say desu. Some people strongly pronounce su sound, u sound as well. So it really depends on the person, but yeah, for natural, if you say this, at the end, you skip the U sound and make it shorter. Yeah, it's a very advanced question. Thank you. Yeah, and yeah.
Do most of the Japanese people learn English too?
Yes. In my generation, I started learning English at middle school, so it's around 13 years old. But now they are changing the rules, and elementary school students started learn English, and we started focusing on speaking more because before we only focused but yeah, we started studying earlier recently. So now it's around 9 to 10 years old students started to learn English. So we go elementary age.
In the past, what second language was taught in school? Was it French?
Oh, English is definitely
What I mean is, did they teach French before they started teaching English? So much of the world, you could speak French and get by. Now, so much of the world, you can speak English and get by. The French are very unhappy about that. The English is replacing French as a second language.
Oh, really? French is very weak in Japan, and I never thought of French was strong and was a second language in the past. Yeah, English is so strong in Japan, and it's a kind of English is already so difficult for Japanese to learn. So yeah, so English is second language, and French is just optional. And some people who entered university, there are some options to learn third language, and then some people choose French, German, Spanish, and Korean, and Chinese. Yeah, these languages are.
It used to be that French was always the second language. You would speak German and French, or Spanish and French, English and French. Now it's German and English, Spanish and English, and the French resent that.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Good to know. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. Now it's totally changed. Yeah. What is the popular language here, like other than English and Spanish? French or German?
experience, you said French and Spanish is mainly German.
German.
Because there is like a Polish community nearby, so that's probably most likely.
Okay. Especially like around reading with machine. Okay. Okay, that's nice.
I understand for Nihonjin, Spanish and Italian is easier to learn than English. Is that true?
I think, yeah, I'm not sure about Italian, but Spanish, yeah, many people say Spanish is a little easier to learn than English or other languages. Spanish, I forgot, maybe grammar and pronunciation, I guess, yeah. And also Korean is very easy for Japanese to learn because the grammar is very similar. Like we put subject first and then object and verb. But English, you will say subject and verb and object, something like that. So it's kind of different thinking style. Yeah, logical. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions at this moment? No? Okay, so I just want to introduce some places in Japan. It's not about language, but there are 10 major cities in Japan, and the plus one. I wasn't sure why this website is this place. But where is the capital? What is the capital in Japan? Tokyo, yes. You know, Tokyo is the capital and the most biggest city in Japan. And so, yeah, Tokyo is always one option for you to go. It's a lot of advanced technology and modern places, and also there is some traditional places as well. So, but there are so many people, so just be careful. There are so many people and packed train. You can experience that. But yeah, Tokyo is always the biggest one. And how about the second biggest city in Japan? Yes. Osaka, yes, Osaka. This one. Osaka is a little west side of Japan. Not very west, but a little west side of Japan. Tokyo is east side, and Osaka is west. And Tokyo has Disneyland, and Osaka has Universal Studio. So this is kind of second biggest and the biggest difference. And Osaka, there are a lot of good food, and it's urban city. Yeah, food is very good. And Osaka, there are also a lot of people. Yes. And another one, Kyoto is my hometown, so this is my personal recommendation. But I heard my friend living in Kyoto told me there are a lot of people lately. After pandemic, they got a lot of tourists, and it seems like it's crazy now. But especially in summer, it's very hot and humid. So I recommend you go to Kyoto in autumn. If you go to Kyoto, autumn is the best season. Autumn color trees are very beautiful, and there are a lot of historical places, so it very good match with autumn color. Yeah, somehow. And also food is good there too. Matcha and some vegetable and some soba noodle. They are so good. And another one, Nara is also similar to Kyoto. Nara is also traditional place. Nara was the capital before Kyoto was. So Nara was the capital in the past, and Kyoto was the capital in the past. Now Tokyo is kind of capital, but these two, Kyoto and Nara, it's next to each other, so it's very easy to go there each other. And these are very traditional places, traditional. And in Nara, there are a lot of deers, like around here, like with breeding deers, a lot of deers. Deer is very famous in Nara. So east side Tokyo, west side Osaka, Kyoto, Nara. These three are next to each other, and Kobe also, west side, Harbor town, and Nagoya is do you know Nagoya? Yes, maybe it's kind of center of Japan, in between Tokyo and Osaka. Nagoya has a lot of traditional big castle, famous big castle as well, and food as well. Yeah.
Three shogun.
Three shogun.
Come from Nagoya. Yes.
Oh yes, maybe. Sorry. Yeah, I'm bad at history, but yeah, I think so. From this castle, Nagoya castle, I guess. Yeah, it has a lot of history in Nagoya. Do you know what shogun were? The name of shogun?
Warrior General Ismo.
So, okay.
No, Okinawa is Nico.
Tokugawa is Niku. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, there are so many shoguns. So
Isn't that his burial place, like his final resting place?
yes, hot springs is really famous, and Nikko shrine is really famous. Yeah.
Wasn't he originally from Nagoya, like Oda Nobunaga and Toyotomi Hideyoshi?
Oh, obviously, from Nagoya. Okay, yeah, you are right. I think you are right. I'm just, yeah, bad at history, yeah. But yeah, thank you. Nagoya has a lot of history, as you said. And Sapporo is northern part of Japan, so if you like snow and winter atmosphere, Sapporo is a good place and a lot of nature.
Isn't there also their ice festival at Sapporo?
Yes, there is Sapporo Ice Snow Festival. Normally it's in February or March around that season.
With the Olympics in Sapporo.
Oh yes, in the past. Sapporo, yeah. Sapporo and another place as well, yeah. There's not in here. Sorry. Nagano. Yeah. Nagano Olympics was there too, Sapporo. Well, yeah. And if we talk about the history, Hiroshima is very, oh yeah, everyone nodding. Yeah, if you want to learn the history and if you want to go to the museum, there is one famous one in Hiroshima. Hiroshima is west side, more west than Osaka and Kyoto. It's really good place for sightseeing too. There's a small island next to Hiroshima, and many people go there. Called Miyajima, Miya Island. So Hiroshima is always popular places to go. And this is the most southern part of Japan, Okinawa. Okinawa, if you like ocean and resort vibes, Okinawa is definitely good. And Okinawa was another country in the past, so Okinawa has its own original culture and buildings, historical buildings are really different from these places in the main island. So Okinawa is kind of very different atmosphere and different food, cuisine, and oceans are pretty beautiful. And Fukuoka is west part of Japan, and there are a lot of good food like ramen, and also Hawa Town is very popular in Fukuoka. So Fukuoka is really popular places, so popular place. So I like to add to these 10 major cities. Yeah, you can Google it. Okay, thank you very much. If you have any questions, just come over here and then let's talk about it. Thank you very much for attending this class today. Thank you.